Hello everyone, I'm TrinaFit. Welcome to my channel.
I'm without fear. I just live my life.
Today I'm going to be giving you guys a story time. Today's story time is going to be about how I lost weight by depression. The very first time I lost weight, I was in the 6th grade, and I can't really tell you, I don't know exactly how much I weighed. Just by looking at me, you can tell that I was overweight. I always knew what was healthy and what was not healthy, but by me being in a household where there weren't really implementing like healthy habits in the household, don't eat this, eat that, this is healthy, this is not healthy. Both of my parents were very educated about what was healthy, what was not healthy, but they end up falling into the cycle of not being healthy. And of course they have kids, so I kind of just fell into whatever they were doing. And for me, I knew what to do, but I found it very, very hard to eat healthy. And I think I could have done it. I don't want to just blame everything on them, but I think I could have ate more healthy, but I found it really hard because looking at everyone else eat, snacks and stuff that looks good, but that was not good for you. It was kind of hard to just say, you know what, I'm going to eat healthy only when you're surrounded by bad foods. For some reason, losing weight and eating healthy, eating right was always on my mind. Like I used to always think about it. I would always know what was good from bad. I was that kid that wanted to bring healthy snacks into class. Teachers say, you want to bring something to school? You want to bring something for the class, share anything with the class. I was that kid that wanted to bring carrots to class because I wanted everyone to eat healthy. But anyway, as time went by, I just kind of just got caught in the cycle of just eating unhealthy foods. This is where my depression began. I was at school. I was in 6th grade. There was a girl at school that we were cool with. We were associates. We weren't friends. And I thought she was pretty cool. There was a situation where she was in the bathroom and she told me like, hey, like you were talking about me, and I'm like, what? Like, haven't even thought about you today, but okay. And I told her, explained to her, like, I wasn't talking about you. From one of my neighbors, she lived down the street from me. She was older than me. She was really nice. I was friends with her sister, her younger sister. We were around the same age. And so she came in the bathroom and she seen the conflict between us. She was just trying to resolve it and was saying, like, oh, okay, well, she says she didn't say anything about you. So, let's just let this situation go. And so that's how I looked at it too. Like, okay, we're letting this go. She knows that I didn't say anything about her. I told her, whatever, everything's cool. And I go sit down in the classroom. We had a substitute teacher. Something about when you have a substitute teacher, it's like a day where you can do whatever you want. Where I'm from, that's how they act. I was just thinking like what the heck was that? Like, why would she think that I was talking about her? And I was just going over the situation in my head. And so I look over, I I turn around, I look over, and I see her coming towards me, like angry. And I'm like, oh my, like, is she's coming towards me. Like me, I'm not a fighter. I don't like fighting. But in that situation, I felt like I had to. So I got up, we started fighting. One of the teachers grabbed me, like they broke us up, and somehow we started fighting again. I felt like I couldn't just sit there and just, let her do whatever she wanted to do with me. And it happened so fast. Like, I was just sitting there and I turned around and I just seen someone. I turned around and I seen her just coming towards me. And I'm like, there's absolutely no way that I'm just going to allow you to just hit me and I just do nothing. It really sucked because I actually liked her as a person. I never been in anything like in a situation like this at school. I was so confused and I was just thinking, like, this wild animal. That's how she looked coming towards me. I can't believe like she just did that. Like I was just so shocked. I was not used to that. Like I don't like fighting. That's not something I ever wanted to do. And I got suspended too. And I've never been suspended. It's like I felt like they didn't really listen to me because if I'm sitting down and someone is coming towards me, like I felt like I had to defend myself and I didn't understand why would I get suspended for defending myself. That's how it felt. But you know, their rules. I didn't like that. That really sucked for me. When I got home, I got in trouble. I got a whooping for it. From the school suspending me, then when I get home, oh, you're going to get it when you get home, from my parents, got a whooping when I got home. And it was just like, no, it felt like nobody was on my side and nobody was listening to me. The whooping, I didn't feel it because it was like I was already numb at this point because it's like I was still just in the fact that wild animal just attacked me at school and I'm getting in trouble for it. I couldn't understand like why is this happening to me? And after that, I kind of just fell into like a really deep dark depression. I started to just think about the world like like how could somebody do that? I was just thinking like what possessed her to want to fight me over that? Getting a whooping when I went home, it was just like what is going on in my life? Like what did I do to deserve this? Is what I was thinking the whole time. But I fell into a very deep dark depression, and um, to a point where I wanted to commit suicide. I There was some ibuprofen in the cabinet, and I took like maybe like 5 or 6 pills. Um, I don't know. I just felt like, what is the point of this life? Um, like, why is this world like this? And I couldn't understand it. Like, I didn't know how to handle it. I just remember crying and thinking about everything. Like, why is this happening to my life? What is the point of this life? What? Like, why am I here? Just a lot of deep thoughts and just trying to figure out the world. And I just remember being really super sad, and that's what made me, something just in my head was just like I don't want to be here anymore. That's how I felt. And so that's when I took the ibuprofen, and thank God I woke up the next day. And I didn't look at it as something that I wanted to just, I don't think I really wanted to die, but at that moment I did. And I just thought to myself, like, okay, well, it didn't work. So, whatever, let's keep going. Um, yeah, so that's what I thought of, with that situation after waking up. After that happened, I just kind of shut down. I didn't really want to be around anybody. I know I still had to go to school. I didn't care about facing her because I mean, she's a kid just like me, but I didn't want to be around her. Anyway, I was just really numb to stuff and I didn't really have my joy anymore. I wasn't really happy. I was a very bubbly person, super bubbly, wanted to be friends with everybody, wanted to help anybody. I wasn't perfect, but I was just very bubbly and I love being around people. I remember just sleeping a lot, going to sleep. I wanted the world to hurry up. Like I didn't want to grow up fast. I just wanted time to just hurry up, if that makes sense. Remind you, I was in the sixth grade. I was young, I was a kid. And I just remember wanting time to just hurry up. And so I slept a lot. And I seen that my mom was getting a little bit concerned. I woke up one day. There was a sandwich that I had been eating, and she had the sandwich on the table. Like, don't want to eat your sandwich? And I'm looking like, okay, I'll eat it. So I ate my sandwich, and I just remember her staring at me like, and with worry in her eyes, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I didn't want to bring any worry. Like I didn't want to be a problem. I didn't want to bring any worry to my mom, or anything like that. But I seen that she was very worried, and I'm like what is wrong with her? And I just remember thinking like, oh my goodness, like what am I doing wrong to where she's on my radar? And I didn't really realize it, but just going home after school, going to sleep, not eating very much, and I just had that same routine for a couple of weeks, like I was just doing the same thing. But I haven't noticed that as time was going on from that situation, I had lost a lot of weight, and I didn't really notice it. I didn't get to like a weight where I was anorexic or anything like that. But my mom, she was on my radar, and I didn't like that, so I knew I had to change something. So I started eating a little bit more than what I was doing and stopped sleeping so much. And after that, I wouldn't say I was fine, but it got better. After a while, after time goes by, I was getting my joy back. I lost a lot of weight. I remember going over my grandmother's house and my cousin was like, wow, you lost a lot of weight. And I just remember like, huh? Like what? I lost weight? And a lot of people was telling me this. Weight loss was something that I did want, but not, I was not trying to lose weight this way. But a lot of people were coming up to me saying, wow, you look so great. You lost weight. Like, wow. And I'm like, oh, like, okay. And this was me coming out of that depression. So it was nice to hear that. I just remember I really liked that, the compliments that I was getting. And I'm not sure exactly how much weight I was at during the time. Like I said, I wasn't trying to lose weight, so I didn't know my weight, or, I just knew that I was overweight. At the time, I didn't understand that, about depression and, weight loss and weight gain. I was not aware of that. I just remember my mom getting very worried, and that bothered me. And I was like, okay, I have to get it together. And so I just started just telling myself, like, come on, like, you have to get through this, pull yourself up. I just gave myself like a lot of self talk and really motivate myself to keep moving on and move past the situation. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. It is sad, but hey, I'm here. I got through it. And just remember, if you're going through a depression or anything like that, just know that you can get through it. Surround yourself with positive people. Listen to motivational things that you can get through it. Just know that it will pass. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. I think the only reason I got up and fought back, it was because I had an older brother. So thank God for having an older brother.